What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Will at What's Up in the Sky 37, or you catch me online at whatsupinthesky.com. Um, for the people who just want to hit it and get it, this is I'm thinking that this might be a quarry. This looks to me like some of the quarries out in Peru. Um, I've actually done a couple things to this, and I will leave the link below to the NASA thing. But if you want to get it and get out of here, there you go. I'm going to reset this, and I'm going to show you the picture from the start. There's a lot of interesting things in here. I found this one just randomly, and I'm going to start out with going ahead and just sharpening it up a little bit. And what I'm going to do is how I got that. Here's what I think. I think that every NASA picture that comes back, because from each rover, the color of Mars has been different. If you look at the Spirit rovers, if you look at some of the other ones, they just look different. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the temperature down, which I think this is how it's going to look, because this would have made the sky blue if it was had a picture of the sky in it. So okay, here we are. Let me go ahead and close that out now. Here's where we've got some interesting things. We've got just here in general, these areas. You've got this out here. Looks like it's has actually opening in it, maybe something buried there, like a bucket that's been buried. But this thing right here really interests me. It's just the way that the rock formed, and what's really interesting about this, it's got this little spike right there, and I just thought that was too cool. Over here, now this is what really blew my mind. A couple things. These look just like the Puma Punku, where they actually quarried some of these rocks. And if you look up there, you can see that there's a couple dividends, and then look at our dividends, and then look at this right here, dividends, a couple divots. And if you look here, this block looks like it was going to be chiseled out and used. And if you come down here, this rock seems to have hieroglyphics on it. It's going to be hard to see if you're not in HD, but it looks like it's got a W on it, an O, an S. See, W, like a O, an S, and it just looks like here and here that actually has some writing on it. Now, I was thinking, well, maybe that's just a JPEG artifacts, but looking around, I don't see that anywhere else. Let me see if I can bring that out just a little bit more with some brightness and contrast. Here we are. See the W's, the O's, the S's. That could just be sand blasted throughout the years, but let me drop the contrast back down. But here's just very interesting how it's got these. It's almost like they've taken blocks from here and they've used them somewhere else on Mars. If you know my what I think happened there, I think life was on Mars a long time ago. And up at the top here, I'm just going to reset it. This almost looks to seem like a wall, basically, that was at one time maybe a wall. So many things on Earth after just hundreds of thousands, or just after like thousands of years, were buried under sand. Imagine if this was like a million years old. What would be buried? Um, these are very interesting. These look like triangle shapes that have been buried. Let's see over here. There's another really interesting. This right here, just a weird looking thing. Another another really shaped rock. It's like they've been chipped off. That's all I can pretty much say. It seems like this might have been a quarry. They might have been using these for certain things. Um, Back to this one right here real quick before we end this one. Just this right here. See how it's got the rounded around and then it comes down like that? So it's almost like it's been beveled right there, and here's got like a little bit of a mark on it almost, and it comes down, there's a circle, there's a couple circles, it comes up. It's just very interesting. It looks very man-made to me, especially this over here. This looks like this was cut. So much love, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. I hope you enjoy the videos. This is just one I found. I didn't have the NASA page up, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll stick the link down to this NASA page in it. Much love.